Welcome back to another episode of Sailing into the Mystic. Having the Mystic stored in a slip in San Diego Bay has made it easy to take many trips out with friends and family. In fact, we have had to start a sailing calendar to schedule and keep track of all the guests joining us on our sails. However, we hadn't yet had a guest stay the night on board with us on anchor. And now we had our first volunteer. Meet Mike, Tim's big brother, who came out of the woods of Tennessee to see what the sailing adventure was like. Mike's first night on the boat.
Yeah.
Being a sailor. He's learning to duck.
Yeah. Knock my scalp off.
Making coffee in our tiny little pot. Going out upstairs in the morning for the first time.
Obviously, from looking at me, you can tell that my health is very important to me. And in between shots of tequila, Kahlua, and my coffee, I use AG1
For my enema in the morning.
Hey, Mike's gonna do it. He's not so bad.
I feel healthier already.
All right. No, we are not sponsored by AG1, but we can always dream, and it makes us feel better anyway about having this bacon for breakfast. After fueling up our bellies and the national anthem from the nearby military base, we were ready to start planning for the day's adventure. Okay, the next thing a sailor does in the morning is they check the Predictwind. And you got to figure out what our winds are going to be so we know where to go.
Let's do that. Let's check out our path for today. Okay, so here we are. There's the islands we want to get to today.
Okay.
And you can see all the different wind colors. So down here on the bottom is your wind speed. So the blue is like next to nothing.
5
it's like
miles an hour or less.
5 knots.
The darker it is, the closer to zero.
Yeah, so we're sitting in the little white dot right there.
Okay.
And you see glassy water, so clearly there's no wind.
Yeah. That's what that looks like right there.
Yeah.
So we'll be waiting for some wind. So what we can do is, let's get out here.
Motorboat.
See, now there's in the green. There's gonna be some wind out there. So what we'll do is we'll hit the play, and that's this Saturday right now.
Yeah.
At this time. So we'll hit play, and then it'll start going to predict what's gonna happen. So let's see what kind of wind we're gonna have.
Lots of blue.
Oh, what was that? Oh, darn it. I hit
Yeah,
the
what
wrong
time was
button.
that? Right there. Starts to get.
Okay, so that's...
Is that in the morning? 8:31, yeah.
All right, so then let's keep going a little bit. We're just starting right now. Oh, yeah, so there it goes away, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so...
That's the wrong way.
So watch, there's another way to do it. You can just type right there, and it'll tell you what's going on right there. It's 2 knots of wind. It's like, that ain't gonna do nothing. And we can usually do half the wind speed. This boat will do half. So
Yeah.
we're doing 1 knot.
One mile an hour.
Yeah,
at that.
backwards.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what else we got. Oh, there we go. There we go. What, 10 o'clock at night tonight?
Oh, okay, so picks up again tonight.
Yeah, so it'll be a great night sail, but that's why we need to stay. Do a good sail. Yeah. So anyway, looks like we're not going to have any wind today. Yeah.
Ahoy, matey.
Well, in spite of the prediction of no wind, we managed to find just enough to play. Mike learned a little about navigation, and how to pay attention to the direction of the wind. And most importantly, how to relax under sail. We stayed out on the water right up to when it was time to take Mike back to the airport. Mike has become a subscriber to this channel and now provides regular feedback from the Insiders Club. Having a guest stay the night on the boat actually was useful practice. Remember our friends Vinny and Adrian? Well, we have been planning a summer sailing trip to Catalina Island the following summer, and we were starting to think about the things we would need for that trip, especially since we would have a couple staying on board with us for over a week. The first item to check off the list was to deal with our dinghy situation. An inflatable dinghy did come with the Mystic when we first bought it, but it has a leak and needs to constantly be pumped up. We have had this problem before with other inflatable dinghies, and now we were tired of that problem. One of our favorite things to do on the weekends is bargain hunt on Craigslist for vehicles and boats, and today we found an old 1966 aluminum dinghy sitting in someone's backyard. Well, actually it was his fishing boat, but for us it's a dinghy. It came with 2 old motors, also dating back to 1966, and the guy wanted just $300. We felt a little guilty about the deal, so we threw in an extra $60 and then became the new proud owners of a dinghy that we will never have to inflate again. Tim's most favorite thing to do is to revive an old motor and get it running again, so of course he immediately started inspecting.
9.8 twin. Okay, come on, baby. Get your beer. Climb aboard. This is sweet. $360 boat. Woo!
Yeah, my seat. You don't want to lean too far back.
So, I mean, we could get one more up in the front and maybe one more next to you.
No, this is too high. I'd rather.
No, I'm talking about the number of people we could get in the boat.
Okay.
We could get 4 in here. I mean, it's rated for 3.
Yeah.
So we could push it with 1
2
more.
right here, but I don't even want these seats. They're not even comfortable.
Oh, I'm really comfortable.
Well, you keep
I'm
yours.
really
This one's not staying. I'd rather be sitting down low on the bench,
You'll hop up a little
closer to the water.
and then we'll see if you're tuned. All right, now sit down.
Oh, much better. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at you got little handles up there, babe. These are some really fancy beer holders, but they don't fit a beer.
Woo! Get you some of that. We're gonna launch this dinghy for the first time. See how stable it is. We're gonna launch it from Spanish Island and then go over to our boat somewhere over there. So we're gonna see if we can carry this thing. It's aluminum, I don't know, let's see. If not, we're gonna drag it on the grass down to the little beach. Well, we got the boat out on the water, and what's wrong with the motor?
The oil, from letting it sit laying down, the oil seeped past the rings and it hydrolocked it, so I gotta pull the spark plugs out and just flush the oil out.
That's from laying it down in the truck to get down here?
No, in the backyard.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it should be up on a stand, so we have that stand now.
Yeah.
So it won't happen again.
Anyway, so But the cool thing is we have been rowing in the boat to get over to our sailboat, and there isn't anything leaking in this aluminum boat that is, I don't know how old. How old?
It says 66.
Yeah, and there isn't a single leak in the aluminum hull, so that's good. And we easily can stand up and change seats and all that stuff. It doesn't tip us over, and we can easily fit 2 more people in here and a dog and some groceries. So we are good. We're happy, even though we're not motoring and we're rowing. There she is. We love her. Nice. And after he spent a full 20 minutes looking for all the right tools.
God damn it.
What?
It was a socket.
In the water?
The one I needed. Oh. It's just a cheap socket, but it's not one you
But
need
it was
right now.
the right size.
Yep, that was the one I needed.
We're not meant to motor tonight. We're meant to row. There's a good one. What you doing? He's gonna fight the universe.
Can you get on the other side?
Yeah. Very close. Okay, wait, we gotta go the other way. Go, we're heading to the beach. These are the shenanigans that we get up to on Sunday nights when most people are home preparing for the new work week. But we were happy to know that the new dinghy was solid and was going to work for our summer sailing trip. We did it! But we were happy to know that our new dinghy was solid and was going to work for our future summer sailing trip.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Sailing Into the Mystic. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, and we love hearing from you, so it'd be great if you could leave a comment below. Subscribe to our channel to be notified of our new episodes. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.